So, what a week it's turned out to be already. Hasn't even really started. It's only Monday. So I go into work and there's a shitload there because I didn't have to go to work Friday because, here I thought that, you know, maybe the factory wasn't going to be open or maybe she was training the new guy that I saw. But no, apparently according to her, it's if I have to do your job for you, you lose hours. So she said that she had to do tubes. And I said, did you not get my message on Wednesday? I said, I did a bale of tubes. There was 20 boxes there. I got it down to 10. I told the guy to go get the bale. He never did. I can't do any more than that. I mean, I did my job by getting it down to 10. I said, in the text I said, he never got it, but I'll finish it up on Friday. Thursday, she's like, off tomorrow. But then today, she's like, oh yeah, if I have to do your job, you lose hours. I'm like, I said on Wednesday that I'd finish it up on Friday. So I go in, there's like 8, 9 boxes of lab, 2, 3 bales worth of cardboard. So I'm down there and I'm trying to get the cardboard done. There was like a couple things of fucking um lab left that I could have done on Wednesday, but she comes over and she like fucking puts the lab in front of the baler and tells me to start doing it. I'm like, Scoos is coming to get me at like in like fucking 20 minutes. And then she throws a hissy fit, like, oh, well, first you say Scootha can't get you, and then it's like, I've told you several times before. Most of the time, they just tell me if no one's going back, they can't do anything until 3 o'clock. So there's two people who live here, and one of them gets picked up at 7. He goes over to dialysis. He gets picked up 12:30 or so. And then there's another guy who lives over here. He goes over to the laundromat because that's where he works. Same thing. He gets off maybe 12:15, 12:20. I'm like, if neither of them are riding, they can't get me. So if I call them up and say, hey, have either of them canceled their ride? And they say, yeah, they're not riding with us today, I have to wait till 3 o'clock. And I told her about my landlady. I said I had to keep calling her because she wasn't picking up. She tells me at a certain time to call because it's better for her. But then I called 10 o'clock, which was, she says is good for her. Didn't answer. 12:15 didn't answer. All the way up to 11 o'clock, didn't answer. So I'm like, I have to get home. Otherwise, I'm sitting around till fucking 2:30, 3 o'clock. And then I don't get home till 4. I mean, I flat out started swearing. I fucking don't care anymore. I'm like I said, I'm this fucking close to just quitting and just saying, fuck it, I'm living on the street because I can't fucking deal with this shit anymore. I cannot fucking deal with this bullshit. I'm fucking pushing myself. I had no fucking food in my stomach today. I had almost no fucking sleep last night. I did 6 bales in 5 fucking hours. Instead of coming down and saying thanks for busting your fucking ass and catching all of this up, she bitches and complains about it. I'm sitting there, she brings the freaking lab over, and I'm trying to shove it in as fast as possible into the freaking baler, and eventually get to the point where because my stomach is so upset, I'm starting to cough and cough, cough, and I start fucking dry hurling to the point where it feels like I'm throwing up. And she just fucking stands there. She just fucking stands there and watches. She's like, if it's that big a deal, I can get someone else to do this. I'm like, you need to stop acting like I don't fucking do my job. She's like, I never said that. I'm like, yeah, you are. When I say I'm doing this or that, and you say, oh well, so and so does this, or oh, I had to do that. It's like, first off, I could have got this done on Friday if you had me come in. I would have come in on Friday, got the freaking tubes done because they were all the colorful ones that would have taken me all but like what fucking 15 minutes to do. I would have gotten done with that. I would have gone over to the other baler, got most of that shit done, and then today when I went in, I wouldn't have had nearly as much to do. But no, she's the one who said not to come in. I'm this fucking close. This fucking close. I was tired of the fucking bullshit. And then I come home And apparently my rent has gone up. I'm barely able to pay the fucking amount as it is. It's now up to $275 each. So, 275 doesn't seem like a lot for most of you. I'm sure it's like 275, that's nothing. Yeah, well, considering, like I said, I make only like $2,400 a year. Yeah, it's a lot for me. So, so this is what I'm saying. I'm like this fucking close to just giving up. Just fucking giving up, living on the fucking street, never making videos again. Not just I'm just fucking tired of this. I was hoping this would somehow sustain me, but even with YouTube money, you don't get it to the 21st. It's like I have stuff that I need to pay for. It's like, oh, sorry, nope, you're not getting into the money to the 21st. So, if you're a partner with YouTube, it should be like a regular job. You should get paid every 2 fucking weeks or something. Because this is fucking ridiculous. I was hoping to make some kind of sustainable living, but even with the money I get from YouTube, I'm still fucking struggling to pay my rent and to fucking buy the necessities and to fucking get to work. So this fucking close to just giving up, just fuck it. Fuck it, just leaving on the fucking street and just hope I fucking die quickly. I'm just fucking tired of it. Hope you're all having a great fucking day.